Hello, voyeuristic ninja obsessives, and welcome back to Let's Play Sushi Castle. I'm not going to make the same mistake as yesterday. I've already had my dinner, so hopefully there won't be any interruptions in our drive to get back to the Imperial Halls. Let's go. Alright, so, straight away, a locked door, so we have to go this way. Fire. Quite a lot of fire, actually, for the first combat room. That's a little irritating, but I'm sure it'll work out. Fire isn't too much trouble, as you already know, and blue fire, not a problem. Blue fire is friendly fire. Okay, bit of money, not enough to actually do anything with, but it's a start. So finish off the flames. Grab an onion, of course, always useful. What's next? Empty room, and the item room. So, let's see what we've got. What's that thing? I think that's a leek and a carrot. The first time I said that in a previous video, I was joking, but I think it actually is, because it makes us thin, and consequently light on our feet. So we're a lot faster, but slightly less damaging at the same time. Oh god, okay. This is a fairly rough room for this early on. A pair of spinning guys and a pair of turrets. And this turret is a tough turret. A champion, if you will. So, just put these down, eventually. Ninja Scroll is fine, could be a very useful pickup. Probably not a big deal, but it could conceivably make the difference between success and failure at some point. So, finish off the other turret, break the crate, and move on. Not going to waste that scroll at this point. I'll save it for what seems to be a tough combat, some description, or maybe the boss. I mean, it could just be a load of keys, or a load of money, or even... it could even spawn enemies, but... it could also be a scroll that damages everything on the screen. And that worked well the last time I used one, so... for the time being, I'm going to hold on to it. Okay, oh, that was silly. Really need to stop walking into these spinning ninja guys. Okay. Don't know what's meant to be in all these crates, incidentally. Why they're so heavily guarded. I mean, I'm sure it doesn't require 4 elite ninja guards to guard boxes full of money. That's just silly. Okay. Open the chest. Hearts. Okay, guarding a load of hearts makes simultaneously less and more sense. I mean, I suppose you wouldn't want people to find out that you have boxes of hearts strewn all over your home, but at the same time, they're not going anywhere. Okay, Yokozuna. You fight like a dairy farmer. Conspicuous reference. Okay. So, as usual, just circle around, dodge Yokozuna's mouthfuls of red rice, because they're always a little bit disturbing. Okay. So, business as usual, really. One of the good things about Yokozuna is he doesn't spawn anything. He seems to be in a minority in that respect. It seems like every boss spawns enemies. I know that's not the case, but sometimes it feels like it. Alright, so continue to punish him for his bad manners, the cheeky, belching bastard. No wonder you're locked away in a room on your own with people guarding you to keep the public away. You're just indecent. Okay. Grab some prawns on sticks. Always good for your health. What's next? Dungeons 2, naturally. Okay, we can't go in the shop because we don't have any scissors, but even if we did, we don't have enough money to make it worthwhile. 70s room is kind of a problem, simply because of the presence of these laser robot things, which are always problematic. Oh, god damn it. Get off me. I can't be finished off at this early stage of the game, that's just ludicrous. Okay. But yeah, these enemies generally don't occur until later. I mean, what, the gardens? Maybe even the Imperial Halls. But they do pop up in these disco rooms. So this is much later enemies popping up sort of out of time, and that bothers me a little. Oh god, and these guys actually spawn them. I hadn't noticed. Ugh. Alright, well, at least we survived. That's something. Really not feeling strong enough to take on the gauntlet room, so let's not bother. And here's our second item room. This is toxic waste? Am I going to become Captain Planet? I'd better not. Am I the only person here old enough to remember Captain Planet? Anyway, acid goo, don't inhale the fumes. And it's an RB item, which is nice. I seem to hardly ever get RB items, but I don't know what it does. If we're working on the assumption that a lot of the items in this are analogues of items in the Binding of Isaac, then acid goo and its reference to fumes seems like it might be the equivalent of, what's it called? The bean? The thing that makes you fart a lot. Okay, I'm not going to waste scissors going in there, so let's just head bossward. Hanzo. We've done well this time, actually. We haven't come up against Karma. That's a rarity. I feel like we're getting through these first 2 floors very quickly. It's probably just my imagination. Possibly it's because I've been playing Die Hard Dungeon, which is much more deliberate in its pace. It's very action-packed, but it's also a lot slower in some respects. If you haven't checked out Die Hard Dungeon and you like this sort of procedurally generated dungeon crawl, then I highly recommend it. It's just come out, 80 Microsoft points. And I did a video on it, so go and have a look. Okay, continue with Hanzo. He's almost dead. Just need to make sure I don't take any more shurikens to the face, like a complete Burke. Scoff some meat, my usual meat. And down we go, the barracks 1. Okay, so now we're simultaneously fat and thin, because we had thinning foods earlier. Look at the state of my stats. I still have low damage, but I've lost most of the speed that I gained from the vegetables we consumed earlier. So, not feeling great about our chances. At least the shop is open and available. 12 coins might not be enough to actually achieve anything in there, but it's certainly worth a look at least. In we go. Incidentally, the coin over the shop door always looks like a creepy eye to me. Maybe it's just me. Okay, the decoy, probably not worth getting. We can't quite afford it anyway, but even if we could, it's not a great item. It does exactly what you would imagine. It acts as a decoy. And I've never used this toxic barrel before, so I'd like to give that a whirl. I wonder whether it would work on fire. The idea of poisoning fire seems a little abstract and nonsensical, but it is a game after all. A game in which fire can have an eye, bleed, and ooze poison. Okay. So, nothing much in here, but I will... Oh no, I won't open a chest. I don't have any onions. Damn it! I could have sworn I had at least one. Anyway, I need to put down the purple prune-faced guys. Okay. And now just finish off these shuriken ninjas, who I think are wannabe stars of the ninja on the Master System. Did you ever play that? That was hard as hell. Well, it was hard as hell at the time anyway. I was about 11. But, seemed pretty tough. Anyway, it's hardly a well-remembered classic, but I have sort of fond memories of it. I don't think it was actually good, but it was one of my earlier sort of proper console game experiences. Anyway, in we go. 11 health might be enough to make this viable, so let's give it a go. At this point, what the hell are these? Holy shit! My god, they spray at us. What the fuck? Yeah, I was going to say, it might be worth trying the gauntlet room while we have decent health. Simply because with these stats, we need all the advantages we can get. So whatever item we get for completing the gauntlet could make all the difference to this run. Can we just go down? Okay. And that guy. Smack him down. Now that the champion one's gone, the others seem a lot easier. Apologies for abusing the term champion, incidentally. I know that's the term that Northern Lion uses to refer to stronger enemy types in his Binding of Isaac videos. And it's bad enough that this game mimics the Binding of Isaac a bit too closely, without me doing the same with the commentary. So that's unintentional. I just can't think of a better term for them. Anyway, continue to put down the incontinent ninjas. They're giving me less trouble than I feared they might, and certainly less trouble than those spraying guys who appeared before. It made me feel like I was playing Vorpal. Okay, and the last one. Down you go. Blue shots to the face. And the back of the head. Oh, God. I got all that way without walking on his urine, and then right at the last second. Okay, so let's use Toxic Barrel on one or more of these guys, like this. Like, oh. Why was it talking about the fumes then? The item write-up says something about fumes, so I imagined it would emit fumes, but actually, it's not the analogue of the bean emitting toxic fumes. It's the analogue of Lemon Mishap, universally considered one of the worst items in the Binding of Isaac, and I doubt that's going to be any different here. Anyway, I noticed we picked up a paper plane there, which gives us additional range, which is fine, and useful enough as far as it goes, no pun intended, but it's not the game changer I had hoped for. We have one onion, so we can get to one of these chests. It might have been worthwhile to save the onion for something else, but again, I need every advantage I can get, so I think it's worth trying the chests. Picked up an onion from the chest and used it to get to the next one, which is another ninja scroll, so let's use one. Ugh, that's exactly the variety I was trying to save. Oh well, might as well use the other one. Many scissors, so that's better, at least, than wasting an attack scroll. On we go. Oh, and it looks like our barrel mishap also recharges every single room. I don't know if you've noticed, but RB items tend to recharge over time, and time is measured in the number of rooms you complete. That one was used in that room, or in the gauntlet room, and then recharged in the next room. So, its recharge time is one room, possibly two rooms. Which kind of suggests it's rubbish. As if I didn't expect that already. Because I think if it was a powerful item that maybe I was just misusing, then it would have a longer recharge time. You know, you get what you pay for and all that. Anyway, that wasn't the way, so let's head over to the right, back through the gauntlet room, tramping through the blood of our enemies. Okay, spawning guy inside the crates needs to go down immediately. Right off the bat, he spawned 3 enemies. That's a rough draw. And apologies also for saying right off the bat so much. That's actually a phrase I used anyway, not lifted from another commentator. Blue fire, not a problem, but I might as well clear it out of the way, just so I have space to dodge the horn charging guys. Okay, now start dealing with them. And I think focus down one at a time, rather than just shooting at whichever one comes within range. Okay, this crate. And the item room, which is Taiko Drum. So it's a... stop that. So it's a weapon upgrade. And I think I've said before that the Taiko Drum fires too slowly for my liking, but it is also very powerful. Yeah. Anyway, on to the boss, which is that guy, Skippy, that's his name. And he's making a sad face at us. Speak properly, creepy clown guy. Anyway, so it's clown versus ninja here, as we go up against Skippy. I think the Taiko Drum should make relatively short work of him. It's taking a substantial chunk of his health off with each hit, so as long as I don't cock up my aim and keep missing him all the time, this shouldn't be too tricky. And you just get down. Stop wearing the green wig. That's unpleasant. You're not in Steve Jackson's sorcery, you know. Sorry, I've recently been reading an online playthrough of the Shamutanti Hills and various other books. On we go, down to the barracks part 2. Believe it! Oh, no, don't put Journey in my head. No. Damn it. Journey's in my head. Alright, on we go. So, left. This drum is immense. Look at the state of that. In fact, he looks like a cyborg. It looks like the drum is his arm. We have the technology, etc. Sorry, keep whispering into the microphone. I'm also being very apologetic in this episode. Maybe that should be the title. Apologetic Ninja or something. Anyway, put down the turrets. Really need to put down the spawning guy, I say as I kill him. And that guy, now just finish off the fire. Which sounds easy, but it's actually more difficult than you might imagine to hit moving enemies when your weapon fires as slowly as the taiko drum does. Okay, some health, an onion, and another item room straight away. This is Ninja Scroll, which I believe acts as a map on every floor, so we can see where not to waste our time. Let's go up here towards what looks like the shop, if you look at the mini-map in the corner. Okay, just keep smacking down the fire. The taiko drum is actually making pretty short work of them, so it is actually pulling its weight, which is nice. I feel like some of the weapons, the panda maybe, don't really pull their weight. So we need to cut this open, but we have 5 scissors, so that's fine. In we go. Ugh, the only thing on offer is an onion. Well, I'll buy that for 6, since we seem to be having an onion shortage today. Get stuck on things in the dark, and look at the map, left and then down, by the looks of it. Okay, room full of yellow ninjas. Again, shouldn't be a big problem as long as they keep missing. Yeah, okay, that's fine. The taiko drum really is astonishingly powerful, as long as you actually hit. And that, may I remind you, is with a low damage stat. I mean, look, my damage is down to 1 here, and I'm still making pretty short work of these guys. So, I'm starting to come round to the taiko drum. Starting to become a bit more of a fan than I was. Well, we can use the health, so let's go inside. The drum's so huge that I actually couldn't see the crate. Boss is right there. Doesn't seem to be anything else of importance around. There might be a fountain or something, but that's probably not worth it. Let's just go. Okay. If you think you're going to get more than 1 round, Gremlin, you're sorely mistaken. Of course, chances are you're going to be the one who wins, but I'll put up the best fight I can. Okay. Hopefully, the taiko drum's devastating damage will enable us to put Gremlin down without the usual catastrophe. I mean, we've already taken a couple of hits, which is pretty grim, but I think all in all, we're looking like we're going to be okay. So, just land a few more shots and he should be done. Just a few more. There we go. Eat some stringy noodles and down we go. The garden's won. Remember when it used to be difficult and a rarity to get to this? Honestly, I swear that the updates to the game, the patches, have made it a lot easier. I mean, it's still not easy, but it's a lot easier than it used to be. So those of you who have gloated at me for finding it hard to finish, bear in mind that most of my videos were recorded before the patch that made it easier. Yeah, that's what I keep telling myself. Anyway, this is not a good room to be fighting these purple guys. Oh god. Alright, need to break some of these crates open so I can maneuver. So I at least have an escape route if I have to face one of these bastards. Okay. Okay, so that's 1 down. I want to get rid of this tosser as well. Without walking on his splurge of wee. Grab a gold coin. So we could definitely do with a decently stocked shop. We haven't had one yet. This is not a good room to have the taiko drum on. Because clearly these are the enemies that split. Oh god. Overcooked sushi. Increased my fire rate, so that's something. But honestly, I didn't think it'll make that much difference to the taiko drum. It's that slow anyway. Yeah, so with these enemies splitting up so much, it would be nice to have a weapon that fires a little more quickly than this. Hold on. My laptop went on to standby, so just had to sort that out. Oh god. I can't believe I didn't get hit there. Okay, let's use the ninja scroll. Oh, it's a money scroll. No, it's a scissors scroll. Oh well. Oh, damnation! I mean, it doesn't say what type of scroll it is, even if you've used it before. It just tells you whether it's good, bad, or neutral. And I hoped that that good scroll might be the you know, attacking all enemies on the screen sort of scroll, but it wasn't, obviously. So, leave an inexplicable bloodbath in the wake of killing some fire here. Grab some scissors. And where's next? The gauntlet room is left, but everything else is down, so let's just skip it and go down. Laser ninjas, not welcome at all. Get out of my house! Okay, so just chip away at him. That wasn't so bad. Need to make sure I open these chests. Almost completely ignored them. Okay, that one. So I'm picking up some onions, that's fine. Oh, I can't quite get to that one, but it's worth an onion, I think. Now I have a slightly healthier supply. Some hearts, and more hearts, and an onion. So that was worth it. Oh, that was not worth it though. What the hell's this thing? Laser pointer. Well, considering we've now tried the toxic barrel and it's a bundle of arse, I think the laser pointer is definitely worth a go. I can't remember whether I've actually used it before. Blow this open, I think. Just in case there's something good in one or more of these. So there's some health, I think some money there. Definitely need the shop, but we'll be passing that in a minute anyway, judging by the map, so that's fine. The taiko drum is not the weapon to use to break open crates. It's just too slow. Okay. So left. Oh no. More laser ninjas. Too many laser ninjas. Really need to start killing them off as quickly as possible. Yeah, okay. This is actually going to be alright. I think I got lucky there. That they didn't stand in too much of a crossfire. Okay, put him down and head on. And we've got the shop to the left here, so that's going to be the next stop, definitely. See if we can offload some of our 44 coins. And hopefully... oh, god damn it. Hopefully finally acquire an item that actually might make the difference to this run. I'll use one onion to get one of these chests, but I don't want to squander them all. Although, yeah, chests often contain onions, so let's do it. Live dangerously, etc. Into the shop. Why would you fill your shop with spikes? Doesn't that bother you? What happens if you trip? Land on them. Okay, so for 20 gold, let's buy Goku's head. Because that massively increases our rate of fire. Up to almost maximum. And of course, rate of fire is the main problem with the taiko drum, so it's still pretty slow, but it's up to a much more reasonable rate of fire. This room could very well finish me off. In a second, when I've got some clearance, I'll use the laser pointer. See what happens. Oh, damn. Okay, completely missed. So it's basically a fraction of a second of that beam laser thing that the purple ninjas use. This could well be our death here. So let's run around, pop down some onions. You'll know if you're a regular that that's my usual technique for these guys. Oh god, will you just go down, please? Ugh. Okay. Now as long as we can keep away from all this fire, we should be okay. But those bastards spawn enemies far too quickly. I mean, I don't know how they're meant to be manageable. So we go into the boss with 5 health. Oh, and it's Zen Master. I fought him once, but not beaten him. Here we go. Alright. He's an old guy spawning turrets. This is problematic. And he has, apparently, at least 3 eyes. Yeah, 3 eyes. Plus flesh tunnels. An old man should not have flesh tunnels. That's just horrible. I don't even like that phrase. So for anyone else who's squeamish like me, my deepest apologies for subjecting your stomach to that terminology. Alright, Zen Master's almost done, but with only 1 hit left, we may not even be able to finish off the turrets that he's left behind. Like his legacy, our inheritance. Okay, we've gone up by 1 there. So we survive a little bit longer. Into the Gardens 2. Okay. I don't see this lasting very long, but I'll give it my best shot. Turret needs to go. Purple laser guys definitely need to go. I'd like to turn the tables on them by using our own laser pointer, but Oh no, it is charged. Maybe I'll do that then. Like this. Boom! Oh man, that was completely ineffective. Oh, what a waste of time. That looked like it was going to be quite a powerful item, but it's actually piss weak. I think literally as weak as piss. Okay. Forgot to look at the map before I entered this room. That was a stupid rookie mistake. As was that. Well, like every good stupid rookie, I'm left in a pile of blood and bones in the garden. As usual, thanks for watching, and I'll see you the next time for more Sushi Castle.